Tonight, anger from Johnson County parents about a judge's decision. A Kansas City man admitted to raping their teenage daughter. But in a story you'll see only here on 41 Action News, the parents tell investigator Ryan Kath the punishment is nowhere close to fitting the crime.
Lowell Brown admitted to sexually abusing his 14-year-old stepniece inside the South Kansas City home. The teen stepfather, who raised her from the age of 3, told us about the day he found out. We're concealing his face to help protect his daughter.
And at that moment, what's your reaction as a father?
Kill him.
Your own brother?
Yeah, kill him. Kill him. That's my first reaction.
But instead, he reported it to police. A Jackson County grand jury later indicted Brown with 7 counts of statutory sodomy and rape. Details of the crimes are too graphic to share, but DNA evidence left little doubt. In September, Brown pleaded guilty to several of the charges, a crime that divided the large extended family.
Did she blame herself?
Yeah, she did.
Your daughter was made out to be the bad person?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it was prostitute, horrible, everything. She coerced him. She seduced him.
As part of the plea deal, prosecutors agreed to a 14-year limit of prison time. Citing the egregious circumstances surrounding the crime, they asked the judge for the maximum punishment. Brown's attorney, Willis Toney, argued for probation, calling the sexual abuse consensual because they didn't involve threats or force, a description that infuriated the victim's parents.
He has no accountability, no remorse at all.
We checked with the Missouri Department of Corrections and found that inmates with convictions for statutory sodomy or rape get average prison sentences of about 6 years. But here in Jackson County, Brown's time behind bars could be nowhere close to that.
Judge Sandra Mitkiff sentenced Brown to 7 years, but she also ordered him to the state's Sex Offender Assessment Unit 120-day program. That means he could be released on probation after just 4 months.
When it was explained to you by the prosecutor what the sentence was, what was your reaction?
I reverted back to the initial feeling. The justice system didn't work out. I'll do it myself.
So the prosecutors asked for 14 years. It looks like he's going to get 4 months. How do you explain that?
All we know is that we have 2 plus 2, and we got 1. That doesn't add up. And everybody sees that. The question I would ask her is, if this was your daughter, if this is your kid, would you sit up there and give 4 months? Absolutely not.
I'm investigator Ryan Kath, 41 Action News.
Jackson County Prosecutor Jean Peters Baker gave us the statement, quote, "My office consulted with the 14-year-old victim and her family and placed much thought and consideration into our recommendation. While we are disappointed with the court's sentencing in this case, we respect the court's authority. We checked the Department of Corrections and found that last year, more than 60% of inmates in that sex offender program were released on probation after the 4-month assessment. We'll let you know what the judge decides."